Good day, wonderful learners! Welcome to our channel. How can you ask questions without feeling embarrassed? If you want to feel confident and not make mistakes when you ask questions, this video is for you. Let's get started! First of all, there are two main types of questions. Yes or no questions, where the answer is either yes or no, and questions which start with a question word like what, where, when, why, who or how. To ask a question in English, we need to use auxiliary verbs. They depend on the tense, and they always come first in the sentence. For example, in the present tense, present simple and present continuous, we use do or does and forms of the verb to be, am, is, are. For example, do you like music? Are you listening to music now? Does she like pasta? Is he doing the shopping now? In these sentences, the auxiliary verb comes first, followed by the subject and then the main verb. In the past simple and past continuous, we also need auxiliary verbs to form questions. For the past simple, we use did or was and were. For example, did you watch the movie yesterday? Did she play tennis last week? For the past continuous, we use was or were. For example, were you studying at 8 o'clock last night? Was he watching TV when you called? Again, the rule is the same, the auxiliary verb plus the subject and the main verb. So in every tense, the auxiliary verb comes first, then the subject and then the main verb. In the perfect tenses, we use the auxiliary verb have, has, had to form questions. For the present perfect, have you ever been to London? Has she finished her homework? For the past perfect, had they left before you arrived? So the rule is the same as always. The auxiliary verb have, has, had, plus the subject, plus the main verb. When we use a question word, it comes in the first position in the sentence. After the question word, we put the auxiliary verb in the correct tense, then the subject, and finally the main verb. For the present simple, what do you usually eat for breakfast? Where does she work? For the present continuous, what are you doing right now? Why is he laughing? For the past simple, what did she buy yesterday? For the past continuous, what were you doing at 9 o'clock last night? So remember the structure. The question word plus the auxiliary verb plus the subject and plus the main verb. We can also ask questions using modal verbs such as can, may, might, could, should, would, will and must. With modal verbs, the structure is very simple. Our modal verb plus the subject plus the main verb. For example, can you help me? May I have a seat? Could she be late? Should we start now? Would you like some tea? Will they come tomorrow? If we use a question word, it comes first, before the modal verb. For example, what can you see? When will we meet? As we can see, auxiliary verbs always go before the subject when we ask questions. I hope this simple rule will help you feel more confident and never forget how to use it when it's time to ask a question. Thank you for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe, and see you next time.